Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to explain different type of chemical reactions with few experiments. So let's watch what happen with reactants. Students, now I will show you the experiment. I took some amount of water in this beaker and going to add calcium oxide, quicklime in this water. Stir it. We will observe that a solution form in this beaker. Calcium oxide react with water and form calcium hydroxide as a product. So can you guess, the students, which type of reaction is taking part in this? This is a combination reaction. When we touch this beaker, we will feel that it is little bit hot. So it is exothermic reaction also. Now I am going to explain you different type of chemical reactions. First, combination reaction in which reactants combined. Second, decomposition in which reactant splits. Third, exothermic in which heat liberated or released. Fourth, endothermic reaction in which heat absorbed. Fifth, displacement reaction in which one element displaces another element. Sixth, double displacement in which mutual exchange takes place of the ions in reactants. Seventh is the oxidation in which oxygen add and hydrogen remove. And eighth is the reduction reaction in which hydrogen add and oxygen removed. This is the brief explanation of the different type of chemical reactions. Now I will start the detailed explanation of these reactions. Combination reaction and decomposition reactions are opposite to each other. In combination reaction, one or two simple substances combine and form a product. But in decomposition reaction, one substance splits into two or more than two products. So in combination, when two elements combine, you can see the example, H2 and Cl2 form HCl. When one element and one compound combines, example is CO and HO2 reacting and forming CO2. In this combination reaction, two compounds also combine together and form one product. And this reaction we have already seen in that experiment, that CaO react with H2 and form CaOH whole twice. Decomposition reaction has three types. Thermal decomposition, in which we will provide heat and the compound breaks down in two or more than two compounds, like CaCO3 compound break down in CaO and CO2. Second is the electrolytic decomposition. In this one, when we are flowing electricity in that solution, the compound breaks into two or more than two products like H2O. By flowing the electricity, splits into H2 and O2. Third is the photolytic decomposition. In this one, when we are keeping any substance in sunlight, it will breaks into two or more than two compounds. Just like AgCl, when sunlight falls on AgCl, AgCl breaks into Ag and Cl2. Exothermic and endothermic reaction. What is the difference between these two reactions? Exothermic means releasing heat or evolving heat in the reaction. Like CaO and H2O, when reacting, they are forming CaOH whole twice, and in this process they are liberating heat, and which one we have already seen in the experiment. Endothermic reaction means a reaction in which heat is consumed or absorbed. In this one, just suppose PbNO3 whole twice, when we are giving heat to this compound, it will breaks into three compounds, PbO, NO2 and O2. So in this reaction, it is absorbing heat, so it is known as the endothermic reaction. This is the next experiment which I am going to show you. I took some amount of water in this beaker and going to add copper sulfate crystals in this water. stir it well and put a nail in this solution. What you observe after some time, you can see that blue colored copper sulfate solution change into green colored solution and some deposition on the iron nail. Can you guess which type of reaction is this? This is displacement reaction in which copper sulfate solution change into green color due to the displacement of the copper ions by the iron ions, and a ferrous sulfate solution formed inside the beaker and the displaced copper deposited on this nail. So this is displacement reaction. Through this experiment, you have observed a displacement reaction that is also known as the substitution reaction. In this reaction, more active element can displace a less active element. You can observe in that experiment that when we are going to react iron with copper sulfate solution, ferrous sulfate solution and copper formed in this reaction. Fe displace Cu from CuSO4 and form FeSO4, ferrous sulfate. So blue color of copper sulfate convert into green color of ferrous sulfate and copper deposited on the iron nail. So this is a displacement reaction. Another example I am taking, when we are reacting Fe with ZnSO4, there is no reaction takes place. Why no reaction? Because Fe is less reactive than Zn. So Fe cannot displace Zn from ZnSO4. So no reaction takes place in this reaction. Next is the double displacement or double decomposition reaction, in which there is a mutual exchange of the constitutive ions in the reactants and form two new substance or products. In this one, when we are going to react AB with CD, A and C will exchange to one another and form AC plus BD. Example, AgNO3 reacting with NaCl, Ag and Na both will exchange their position and NaNO3 or AgCl form in this reaction. So the exchange of these ions it is known as the double displacement reaction. What is the difference between an oxidation and reduction? What is the difference between an oxidation and reduction reaction? Oxidation means adding of oxygen. Reduction means removal of the oxygen. If hydrogen is removed, that is oxidation. If hydrogen is added, that is reduction. Any negative ion can be added or positive ion can be removed, that is oxidation. Negative ion removed or positive ion added, that is reduction. And loss of electrons, oxidation. Gain of electrons, reduction. So examples we can take, just like Mg reacting with O2 and forming magnesium oxide MgO. Here oxygen is added with magnesium, so this is the oxidation reaction. In reduction, N2 reacting with hydrogen and forming ammonia. So hydrogen added in this reaction, so this is known as the reduction reaction. Next part of this chapter we will discuss in the next video. If this video is helpful for you, please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.